You know, I got a question about something here. And I also have things about why I question what I question. Why is it that black women, and this is my take on it, I don't give a damn about anybody's take, this is my take on it. Why is it when it comes to black women, or certain black women, they're supposed to be so strong one-minded, right? And so strong-willed. And I'll go on and chatty and chatty and chatty. If you're in a relationship with them, okay, on days you're cool, and others you're not for some strange reason. Y'all get them little into your feeling self, and you keep stuff bottled up. And you'll ask that person, you know, or just suggest to them that you don't seem like you're yourself. And they say, no, I'm myself. And you know, you've seen how they are when they are themselves and when they're not as much. And if that person say, no, I'm still myself. Why is it that they don't ask you, well, why do you feel that way? Yeah. This your boy DJ Wolf. Usually in relationships, all right, a real relationship, a real functionally working relationship, if anybody asks that, whether it be man or woman, okay, if any suggestion like that, if that other person, significant other, see that you're not being your normal self and you make that statement to them, usually when they say, oh, I am being myself, and you know that person is not, especially if you've been in a relationship with them for a long time, and they don't ask you, come up with the question, well, why do you feel that way? It's because they already know the answer. Because usually, if you're being yourself, your normal self, and you believe in your heart that you are, and that person is concerned about the way you are at this point, and they feel you're being out of the norm, wouldn't you be concerned enough to want to question that? Like, no, I'm fine. Why do you feel that way? My thing of it is, that's a normal response. A normal response for that statement would be that. Not, oh, I am being myself. How the hell you know? You know? You could be in a mood and don't want to talk about it, but you consider that just normally you, and it's not. And the other person knows that. If you are in a really caring relationship, that's the first thing you are going to ask is, no, I'm fine, but why do you feel that way? Because that shows to the significant other, hey, I have concerns. That other person who would say, no, I'm being my normal self, already knows the answer because they don't want to talk about what's really bothering them. There's no doubt about that. Especially if it's somebody you've been with for a very long time. You know. What it is, part of it is what it is with that, it's that Gloria Steinem mentality that was taught way back when, in the 60s, about women's independence. Now, I'll be honest. I'll be totally honest. I have mixed feelings about that. I used to really be pro women's independence at one time. I admit to that. I really did. Part of the reason why is based on stuff I seen as a young child within my own family. Hence the reason I did believe in it at one time. It's 2017, y'all. I have mixed emotions about that. Yeah, I do believe in that at the time. I somewhat believe in it now, but I only believe in that if you're in a single parent relationship and you really about the business of taking care of your kids, not only the other bullshit. But on the other hand, women have got so independent that they'll take a guy for advantage. They'll take him, they'll take a good guy, and they'll try to take advantage of him. And they call that independence. No, that's working the system. A lot of y'all do anyway. But that's another story. And I kind of feel that women's liberation over the years has really changed women's attitudes towards men. There's no doubt about that. And I ain't gonna say part of y'all. I ain't gonna say some of y'all. I'm gonna say pretty much a lot of y'all. Okay? Real talk. The reason why I say that, because there's too many scenarios that I know about where I hear that all the time. Look, for example, Father's Day is coming up in a couple of weeks, about 3 weeks. All right? Unlike Mother's Day, where they push the Mother's Day agenda, because Mother's Day is really one of the biggest holidays of the year. Well, the most celebrated holidays of the year. Not saying that Christmas is never celebrated, and 4th of July, because those are big holidays too. All right, along with Thanksgiving. But, like I said before, Mother's Day is always in high regards over Father's Day. Mother's Day, you hear about Mother's Day 3-4 weeks in advance. They're already putting up Mother's Day stuff. Father's Day around the corner, I ain't seen no Father's Day stuff up anywhere. And here it is, June 1st. I ain't seen no Father's Day stuff posted up all around town, bragging about Father's Day like they do Mother's Day. You know why? They don't even got that love for mothers. For fathers. They don't have that kind of love for fathers. They never have. Father's Day is not treasured as like Mother's Day. And then you got black women. This will really piss me the fuck off. You got black women out here, and I heard it. I heard a woman in church. This is a true story. About 3 years ago, it made me want to go off on her ass verbally, because she stood up and had the fucking nerve to say, "Happy Father's Day to me." Yes, she did. This bitch actually said that. Happy Father's Day to you. Ain't that a motherfucking bitch? Really? In front of all the fathers who was in that church that morning. I said, well, I be damn. Really? She actually said that. In church. Now, to me, that's a contradiction of all the things that goes against church teachings about men. Man, you call yourself a effing Christian. Really? This is DJ Wolf talking. You call yourself a fucking Christian. Really? Saying that shit? That pissed me off. I was pissed. You already had Mother's Day for mothers, and now you trying to claim Father's Day too? There were ads. I've seen ads. And I know some of you guys probably seen ads where there were ads where kids was giving their mothers Father's Day cards and all that. I was like, what the fuck? Now y'all trying to take Father's Day? You try to take Father's Day. You try to take manhood from manhood from young men You're trying to take manhood from men. Hell, all this shady shit going on, man. All this shady shit going on. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, And it's not right. It's like relationships that once meant something means nothing anymore. It's a divide and conquer among the relationships between men and women in this country. I can't speak about no other country, but I can speak about for this country. Because I've been overseas, and I've actually dated women overseas when I was over there, when I was in the military. They don't act like that. The majority of them didn't. You go to a club here, anywhere in the United States, and if you don't even look like new money, they don't look at you. If you go overseas and go to a club, they really try to get to know you, for various reasons. But nevertheless, you do get more play. You do get a little bit more play you do here. But that's another story. But it's got to a point now, women don't even seek real relationships with men anymore. Black women black women in general do not seek relationships with black men, even when they are in relationship with black men. And that's 80% of the time. They don't. That's a fact. I mean, I ain't talking about stuff I heard. I ain't talking about stuff that somebody told me. I ain't talking about stuff I see on TV or read in the newspapers. I'm telling you about stuff I know. Real talk. Because our women have been taught the last 5-6 generations. Well, really, I think they're back the last 3 to 4 generations. You don't need no man. You go out there and get your house girl. Get on that Section 8. Get on that, stuff and do all bad all by yourself. Look at the Tyler Perry, the movie, I Can Do Bad All By Myself. That's what that whole movie was about. But that's another whole story. It's a lot of, that's another whole story. But until we change our set ways, until women stop thinking, I don't need no man, until you stop slumming around everywhere, some of you, to try to find a good man, you got to be right within yourself. You got to be right within your heart. That's the key. You're never going to be in a good relationship with any man if you ain't right yourself. If you're out here doing dirty shit, stupid shit, playing head games with guys, you ain't gonna never be with the right guy. Because the right guy, a real right guy, ain't gonna put up with that bullshit. And some that do won't put up with it for long. I can tell you that right up front. And that's also not what I heard, not what I read, not what I saw on TV. This is what I also know. This is DJ Wolf. Of course, questions or comments of what I just posted here, by all means, feel free to make a comment. For all to hear at gmail.com. For all to hear on Twitter, For All to Hear on YouTube, DJ Wolf Online at yahoo.com, and DJ Wolf Live on Facebook under DJ Wolf Live page. All right, guys, this is DJ Wolf. That's all I got to say right now. I got a lot more to say about this and other stuff on the back burner. Hopefully by tomorrow night's podcast, because I do plan on doing a big one tomorrow. And another one on Saturday, hopefully. All right, guys, that's all I got. I'll talk to you later.